You've had so many fantastic things on the go recently, films and TV shows. You've got many more coming up too. Of course, we've had a shock exit from Mad Men this year, haven't we? How did you learn about that? And were you as shocked as we all were?
He told me after episode 10, the read-through episode 10, and he likes to talk to people after the read-through, because this is Matthew Weiner, because he's not able to come on set that often because he's writing the other episodes. So I could see he was leaving me for last. And after everyone had gone, he said, "Let's go up to my office." That was a bad sign. And he's a fantastically erudite person. And the second sign was waiting for the lift. And he got slightly tongue-tied and started making small talk, which he never ever does. He's always the most sort of passionate and sort of intensely focused man. And then when we get to his office, he says, "Would you like a brandy?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble."
And then did you get the really good stuff out as well?
Yeah, he did. Yes, he said we should pickle our livers after we drink this because they'll be worth more than us. And I wasn't shocked though. I was disappointed, but I wasn't shocked because there'd been there'd been a feeling around base camp that someone might be thrown overboard.
Now, another character of yours who we're not quite sure still what's happened to yet in Sherlock Holmes 2, you had Moriarty, didn't you? He was very well received. Now, I'm wondering whether he might come back with Sherlock Holmes 3. What do you think? Would you like to come back? Do you think he'd be saved?
They haven't talked to me about it. I have no idea. And I would love to. Of course, I had a great time working with Robert and Guy. But I have no idea. I'm not involved. Those conversations happen way above my pay grade. That'd be Joel and Guy and Robert and Susan will be figuring out what the next story will be. But I mean, I guess I could have survived, but as far as I know at the moment, I haven't. Yeah, Moriarty had a brother. That was just an odd thing that Mrs. Moriarty named both her sons James Moriarty. So yeah, he could have. He was in the British Army, I think. But I have no idea. I mean, you can do anything with those if they want to.
Well, if you could do anything, what would you like to see happen?
In what?
In Sherlock Holmes 3.
I want to see that one. Because I'm not going to feed that mill. I mean, as far as I know, at the moment nothing. So.
Well, what we know we have got coming up is, of course, the Mortal Instruments City of Bones, which it looks like it could be lining up to be an absolutely enormous series of films. How do you feel about your role in that? Tell me a bit about it.
It was good fun. It was a little strange being the older, wiser sage character with all the kids. But it was good. They're just such huge machines, those films, and you sort of slot into a very specific role. But I got to have some good fun. I got to do some ass kicking, which was nice, and it was good. We also have another thing. I did a movie for Hammer. Yeah, a new horror movie. It's a sort of supernatural thriller. It's a British movie. Appropriate to mention it.
Yeah, excellent. And what kind of role are you taking in that?
A slightly crazed professor who creates an experiment to try and see if he can recreate a poltergeist.